New at 5, Huntsville just less than 100 miles away now from that deadly act of gun violence at a place of worship.
Wait 31's Olivia Schuler shows us how the community and the Episcopal Church of the Nativity are grieving with St. Stephen's Episcopal.
God hears their cries.
All walks of life feeling some type of weight on their chest.
If anything, we're just more aware of, our surroundings.
Yet another act of gun violence, but this time instead of shock comes disappointment.
I'm not surprised. More and more these things are going to happen.
But Reverend Michael Goldsmith urges people to remember
that the church was born out of conflict, violence, suspicion, and even death.
For him and many others, that thought grounds them.
The church has grown and been strengthened during the darkest of times.
Reverend Goldsmith offers prayers for all of those impacted in one way or another.
And in our great confusion and grief, we also pray for the person who committed this act of violence. And we pray for their family.
Reverend Goldsmith says the Episcopal Diocese of Alabama is much like a small family.
We, of course, know the clergy there, we know the people there. St. Stephen's Episcopal Church has traditionally been a church of great hospitality for all the Episcopal churches in the diocese, as well as for their community.
Reverend Catherine Harper, serving for many years right here in Huntsville before moving her family to Birmingham to work at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church.
I hold them and their families in prayer. I know it is part of our job as clergy to carry our congregations through difficult times.
No matter the event, Reverend Goldsmith says this:
we need our love for one another to grow and not diminish.
The Bishop of Birmingham says in a statement, on behalf of all of the Catholic Diocese of Birmingham, I offer sincere condolences and closeness to the families of the deceased victims. Prayers for the swift recovery of the injured, as well as healing and peace for all affected by this act of violence.